Beautiful friends, good evening. I am Judith, and in today's video we are going to learn about home accidents. And in today's tutorial we are going to learn about home accidents. And in our objective today we are going to define our topic. We shall give examples and causes, the people who are at risk of getting home accidents, then how we can prevent home accidents, and how we would manage these home accidents in case it has happened. And in our definition, home accident is an unintended occurrence of injury within a home setting. As we can see here, there are several ways in which these home injuries can happen. Examples of home accidents, as earlier mentioned, we talked of falls and slips. You can fall off. It can happen in the kitchen, it can happen in the living room, it can happen in the dining room, it can happen in the compound, in the bathroom, in the stairs. Then burns, it can happen in the kitchen or in the compound when there is open fire flames. It can happen from electricity, it can happen from hot water, it can happen from hot appliances like flat iron, iron box, even saucepans. Then cuts can be from knives, from razor blades. It can be from sharp instruments. This can happen from medicines. You can get poisoned from detergents. You can get poisoned from other toxic substances like chemicals. You can choke from food, from small items, small objects like beads. Another one can be electric shock. This can happen from naked wires, faulty wiring. It can happen from mishandling electric appliances. And then causes of these home accidents. There can be various causes. For instance, wet floors. Wet floors arise as a result of pouring water carelessly on the floor and not cleaning it off or wiping it off. Wet floors can result from mopping a house and not cleaning it properly, leaving some water there. Wet floors can be in the bathrooms, especially these tiled bathrooms. Slippery floors, it can cause these accidents. And in the bathrooms we have also what we call the the algae that form as a result of improper cleaning of the bathrooms. These are so slippery that it can lead to falls in the bathrooms. Then we have wet rugs, carelessly placed wet rugs. We have sharp objects like the knives, like the razor blades, that can cause cuts in the hands. And then we have carelessly stored chemicals and medicines. Children can pick these chemicals from any site, any place. When you put it on the floor, when you keep it in the cupboard and you don't close it properly, they can reach there and they pick those medicines and swallow and drink because it is sweet. You'll find your child lying dead or gasping for breath because this child has poisoned herself or passing a lot of diarrhea because he took a lot of liquid soap and so on. So please, those are the causes of, of, of poisoning. We have poor electrification in our houses, like leaving naked wires running at exposure, and then poor use of electric appliances can also cause these home accidents. Then we have the people at risk. We have every individual is at risk of getting home accidents, but most especially children who need our protection as older people. They are most exposed to these home accidents because they cannot take care of themselves. They need us to guide them, so they are most exposed. Then we have the elderly people. They are prone to slips from stairs, from bathrooms. It's common for them. So, oh, which means all of us are at risk of getting these home accidents. Then prevention, we can keep the floor clear. Don't be shabby and scattering things around your house. Do not be careless, be organized to stop anybody bumping against anything and falling. Then keep the floor dry, mop and dry the floor very, very well. Do not pour water anyhow on the floor. Ensure proper lighting in the house. This proper lighting ensures that there is proper view of whatever is in the house and in the home, so that you are not exposed to these falls and knocks and burns in the house. And then secure stair rails so that you are safe walking upstairs and downstairs. Keep away from open fire flames. This can be in the kitchen or outside when you're burning rubbish in the open pit and so on. So keep away from that. Keep children away from the open flames whenever you're burning items, rubbish. Keep the children away from them. Keep hot water in closed containers to prevent getting exposed to burns from hot water, especially children who like exploring. They can accidentally dip their hands in the hot water, or they can even fall in the hot water, and this is so bad. And keep safe while handling hot items like saucepans, flat irons, iron box, so that you are not burned. Store knives and blades, scissors properly. Keep it away from children. Use cutting boards to avoid yourselves being cut. Store chemicals and drugs very, very properly to avoid getting exposed to poisoning. Especially, do not transfer items from one container to another. You can easily get exposed to poisoning when you transfer items from a labeled container to a different labeled container, or even unlabeled container. For instance, transferring liquid soap from a labeled container to a container, a different container, and this liquid soap has the same appearance like juice, a child can take it as juice and gets into serious trouble. Then keep small items and beads away from children, please. They can easily get exposed to choking, and then your eyes are widely opened. Slice or smash food in small pieces for children. Smash food so that they don't choke. Slice in small pieces so that they are able to chew. And unplug appliances when not in use, especially the flat iron, the hot plates. Please unplug so that we are not burnt, so that we are not shocked, so that nothing happens to us accidentally. Avoid using electric appliances near water or with wet hands. How do we manage these accidents in case they happen? Falls, assess for injury. When there is light injury, apply warm, apply cold compress from ice to avoid the pain and swelling. Then when it's bad, you can take to hospital. Then cuts, you can apply pressure on the bleeding spot for a while, and if bleeding does not stop, please take to the hospital for proper dressing and suturing. And then for poisoning, do not induce vomiting, but please take to hospital for proper management. In case of burns, pour cold water over the burn for 10 to 20 minutes to relieve pain, and then take this person to hospital for proper medication. In case of choking, apply some blows on the back of this patient to express off the ingested matter from the airway. In case there is no improvement, take to the hospital for proper health care. Electric shock, turn off power to prevent further injury. You can use wooden stick, or you can use electrolucent material like plastic materials for removing this person from the source of injury. And then you take to hospital for proper care. You take to hospital for proper care. I think that's all. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening, and thank you